Hello and welcome to Auto Portal, the car buying website that helps you buy better. Well, today we are in rainy Goa and we've come here for a very important car, the Tata Zest, as you can see behind me. As you can see, it still looks very much like the earlier Vista in terms of the silhouette, but of course much more modern and much more fresh, with this nice big headlamp and this nice big sculpted bumper in the front. In fact, if you really hide the Tata badge, there's no telling this is a Tata car. In fact, it looks very premium and looks like a European or a Korean car for that matter. Great work from Tata in terms of the styling. Well, we all know that the Zest really looks nice and looks the part, but how practical is it to live with? Let's start with the boot first. Well, as you can see, it's a nice and deep boot. It's got 360 liters of storage capacity, which is pretty decent. It's a little low from the Honda Amaze, which has about 400 liters, but I guess it'll do for that weekend trip with the family. Well, I'm inside the Zest's cabin now, and I'm really impressed with the overall design of this car. It has that essential feel-good factor, and that is what buyers are looking for. Well, Tata really loaded this cabin with a lot of equipment. You get Bluetooth connected stereo, you get a nice automatic climate control. The cabin quality itself is very nice and good, and that's a big improvement from any Tata car of the past. In fact, I'd go out to say that this is probably the best Tata cabin that we've ever sat in, both in terms of design and overall quality. But it's not perfect. There are a few issues. Door bins are not very deep, and they don't have space to hold that bottle, and the steering only adjusts for rake and not for reach, which means finding that comfortable position behind the wheel is a little difficult for users. But the seats themselves are very comfortable. The seats have got good bolstering, they've got good cushioning, which again means those long journeys will not be cumbersome or tiring. Well, now I'm in the back seat of the Zest, and I have to say Tata Motors has done a superb job with the comfort over here. The seats themselves are really nice, and the cushioning is very, very good. And Tata Motors have scooped out the backrest of the front seats, which means that you really get that extra bit of legroom here in the back. Well, Tata has given the Zest two engines. There's a 1.2 Revertron petrol, which really is a big improvement from any petrol motor that we've seen from the house of Tata. It's super refined and really likes to rev all the way to its red line. It comes with three driving modes: Eco, City and Sports. Now the Eco mode, as the name suggests, aims at higher fuel efficiency, and this is not really the mode to drive on if you're on the highway or want sporty performance. This is the mode where you'll get maximum efficiency, but the engine responses are a little lazy and the revs don't really come in as fast as you would like them to come. The Sports mode is the one where revs come in very fast and the engine holds on to the revs, and you really do feel a lot of sprightly performance coming in from the engine. The City mode is where the car starts automatically, and this is the mode which balances between fuel efficiency as well as performance, and most buyers are going to use this mode most of the times. In the overall performance department, the 1.2 engine is pretty decent, and with about 85 bhp of power, you don't really need any more when you are in the city. Well, the gearbox is nice and smooth as well, and the clutch operation is also pretty slick. Overall, Tata have done a great job with this engine and is a big step in the right direction for the company. Well, the other engine is of course the 1.3 litre diesel engine. Now it's again a very refined unit. Tata have done a great job of improving the refinement and efficiency on this car, and it really does work well. Now the big party trick of course is the 5-speed automatic transmission. Now it's an AMT transmission, which really makes the Zest stand out from the crowd. No other car in this segment has this, and this transmission is absolutely effortless. Well, we are driving the diesel AMT now. Now this is the first diesel AMT in its class. Well, this diesel is a very refined unit, and it really is effortless to drive around in the city. Well, there's a little bit of turbo lag, but it's masked well with this AMT unit. I think this AMT really gels well with this diesel 1.3 litre. Well, Tata have also given it a sports mode, which you can use by pressing this button over here. Now what that really does is makes the engine hold on to its revs much longer and makes them more crisper. Now this is the mode most drivers would like to drive in if they want spirited performance from this engine. Well, if you are in the market for an entry-level midsizer, then you must seriously consider the Tata Zest. It's a much more improved product and a much more rounded package as well. You'll be foolish not to consider this as your next midsize car. Well, and if you want to know more about this car and its rivals, head to our website www.autoportal.com, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking on this link above. If you want to know about its rival, the Hyundai Accent, then click on this link below. It's bye for now and hope to see you soon.